I battled with masturbation, right? I started masturbating at the age of 12. I was preaching while battling with masturbation. Yeah, but I didn't have a church. I was already preaching online, but I was still battling with masturbation. I mean, I couldn't give in to fornication. So I didn't want to believe masturbation was a sin. I had to Google online, masturbation is a sin. I stumbled some videos of some men of God that said it was not a sin. But I later, as I grew, I found out what they were saying, right? But then I was like, they said it's not a sin. So it's just my flesh, right? But why is it that I feel bad after doing it? After masturbating, I still feel bad. I feel like something evil happened to me. So why do I feel it? That was because I have the Holy Ghost. And in most cases, it's not actually the Holy Ghost that puts those guilts. There is a conviction that comes from the Holy Ghost. There's a conviction that comes from your spirit, your real spirit. Yeah. The Holy Ghost speaks, I don't like this. And he focuses on what he's doing. Your spirit man is the one that keeps telling you, bro, you did this thing yesterday, so you know good. That is the one that keep interacting with your soul. It's not really the Holy Ghost that keep interacting with your soul like that. It's like when the Holy Ghost gives you a word in the prophetic, the Holy Ghost can tell you. Now, this might not be how it works for everybody, but how it works for me, the Holy Ghost can tell me, show me an umbrella. My spirit man begins to interact with my soul on what the umbrella means. Because my spirit man stays with the Holy Ghost. So he knows pretty much what the Holy Ghost is saying. Yeah. So he conveys the message to my soul for me to interpret. Yeah. So when I was battling with masturbation, that guilt was always there. Why are you masturbating? And when the Spirit comes upon me, in fact, I was masturbating, I think, 2 times a day. Yeah. 2 times. Yeah, 2 times a day. But it's not really like every single day, right? Yeah. So I was masturbating. I was like, what is there? I mean, I'm not fornicating. And I will still preach the gospel. People will still be blessed. But whenever I want to speak against masturbation in my teachings, something holds me down. So why can't I speak against it? Because I don't believe it was a sin. In as much as I say that, it was not a sin, something inside of me was still telling me that this is a sin. So I began to pray about it. I fasted to get rid of masturbation, but I fasted no killer. I prayed, I said, Lord, take this away. It didn't happen. The funny thing that there was a day I prayed about it. I rebuked the spirit of masturbation to leave me. The spirit of masturbation actually left me. I felt it leaving. My hands were shaking. I felt it walk out of me. Then after a while, I went to phone. I said, it's been long I masturbated though. So I went to porn site, viewed the site. I said, my body is nothing, it's not moving, nothing. I started watching. I said, let me watch a little bit. While I was watching, ignorant, I didn't know I was opening the door for the spirit again. The spirit came. I said, well, let me just try it. I don't think it will work. I gave in. That thing that was leading me to want to try it was a demon spirit enticing me. Then I did it again. I felt regret. I said, this thing has not left. But it left. It left. I went to go and check what was not there. Then I opened another door for it to come in. Are you saying that? Yeah. So one day, Daddy Aaron Mosai was making a ministration in one of his sermons. I was listening. I just came in, I parked my vehicle while I was driving, and he said something. He said, if you're battling with masturbation, wherever you are, stand up. I parked the vehicle. I off the engine. Message was still playing. I raised up my hand. And he made a declaration. Till that day, till this moment, nothing like masturbation. The spirit, the thoughts do come, but I rebuke it. I found out that the secret was after deliverance, self-discipline. You chose not to give into your body. You must love God enough not to allow sin to rule over you. Every man of God you see out there can cheat. They can cheat and you will not catch them. The ones that don't cheat, it's not that God removed something from them. No. They made a decision not to sin against God. Wow. It's a choice. Everything you become in this life is a choice. You want to become great in prayer, it's a choice. Everything is a choice. You want to fast from now to the next day, it's a choice. It's discipline. If you're someone that lacks discipline, you can't really achieve much in life. So it's a discipline, it's a choice. For us to get to this place was a choice. I could have just called you and said, my bro, in the spiritual realm, there is a cloud. And you won't even doubt me. Yeah. But that would be a lie. But that was a choice I chose. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So I can choose to lie in the name of God. But when you love him, even when you have the right, when you see the opportunity to lie, his love constrains you. So that was how I broke out of masturbation.
So for like how many years did you struggle with it?
My brother, I think it's almost 10 years.
See.
Chineke God. If it's more than 10 years. But it was in and out. Because even while in boarding school, I went to boarding school, so even while in boarding school, I was battling with it. But there were times in school you can't masturbate.
Yeah.
In boarding school, it's crowd. So the whole time there's no masturbation, right? So I could stay 3-4 years without masturbating. Then one time,
It will come.
just come. Comes when you are alone.
So
Pretty
how
much it.
did you then get into the ministry?